If you feel like grief has pulled you out of time, if the loss still feels recent, if it's part of life is feeling unreal, you're not alone.
Grief creates its own timeline.
Today we're talking about how time warps through loss. So people rarely explain this properly when it comes to grief, and that's how loss distorts time. Grief doesn't move in a straight line, and neither does time when someone dies. Many people describe grief as entering into some kind of time warp, where everything feels slowed down and sped up at the same time. And you might feel like the moment you heard that the news happened 5 minutes ago, even if it was 5 years ago.
At the same time, entitlements can disappear in a blur. So before you know it, they've been dead 6 months. And it's like your life becomes divided into two parts, like before they died and after they died.
Grief disrupts our normal sense of time. Instead of life moving forward in a straight line, it becomes fragmented, full of pauses, loops, and sudden memories. And time can feel agonisingly slow, yet whole seasons pass and you barely remember them. So grief makes time feel elastic and it stretches, stops, collapses completely, while the rest of the world moves forward. In those moments or days after grief, you're like, how is the world? Why is this person in Tesco's just doing their thing?
Or laughing.
It's like you're walking through the thick mud or molasses while everyone else is running ahead.
And even months or years later, it can feel like the death only happened yesterday still. So, you know, you can be thrown straight back into it without any warning. Like you said, you could see somebody in the supermarket who looks like your mum, and it can just throw you back into that moment.
It sometimes feels like the past is closer than the present. Grief doesn't live in ordinary time. The world counts years. Grief counts moments, the last conversation, the last normal day, the last time everything still felt safe. Somewhere inside you, the clock stopped, and part of you is still standing there, exactly where the news found you.
Oh, that's very beautiful.
Thank you, darling.
Because love doesn't fade according to a schedule. It stays quietly, persistently, out of step with everything else.
Eventually life grows around the loss. New days arrive, new memories form, but underneath it all, time keeps a second record, one the world can't see.
Maybe that's what living with grief really is. Not moving forward and not moving on, just learning how to exist.
Because somewhere inside you, there will always be a moment that never finished.
Oh, that's so sad.